You started your journey trying to figure out how to make money selling books. So you published a book, it sold okay for a while, but now sales have started to dwindle. If that sounds familiar, you're in luck because in today's video, I'm going to try and answer the question, why did my book stop selling? And I'm going to show you how to revamp that book. So stick around. Hey Right Riders, Keith Wheeler again. And if you want to continue to get all the hints, tips, and tricks on how to make self-publishing easier, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash your little bell icon so you get alerted every time I put out new content. Well, let me start off by reassuring you that you are not alone. Anyone who has self-published books on Amazon has probably had at least one book that started selling pretty well, and then gradually sales died off. I've run into this myself on a few of my books. So here are my self-publishing ideas on how to fix a book that's not selling. Number 1, keyword research. Keywords that worked 3 or 4 months ago may no longer be hot keywords anymore. Terms in industry lingo change, as do people's search patterns. So go into your metadata and write down all of your current keywords and phrases. Then, just as if you were launching a new book, test out each keyword and phrase and see how they're tracking. Perhaps the keyword is too competitive now, or maybe it's just not searched as often as it used to be. Can you find some new keywords that will work better? Now, as a note, I definitely wouldn't change all of your keywords at once. Just like when you were in science class as a kid, if you change too many variables, it's nearly impossible to determine what changed, helped, and what didn't. Also, you want to give your keywords time to find their place in the Amazon search engine. So I suggest only addressing keywords every 90 days or so. Number 2, check your categories. Amazon is always updating their categories to make things easier to find for their customers. Because of this, it's extremely reasonable to find new categories that better fit your particular book than when you first launched it. Don't forget, Amazon always lets you put your book and ebook into up to 10 categories each. I covered that in a previous video, and I'll include a link to it here so you can check it out later. Number 3, check out your description. Remember back when I was talking about keywords? Well, don't forget to update your description with some of the new, more relevant keywords that you found when you did your searches. Number 4, is it time for a new book cover? Just like categories and keywords, sometimes fixing a book that won't sell comes down to reevaluating your book cover. It's easy to fall in love with a book cover, I know. It's the visual representation of your book, your pride and joy, your baby, if you will. Because of this, we as authors have a tendency to put blinders up. Even if your cover is stellar, that doesn't mean it's right for your particular book. Here are some questions to ask yourself when it comes to your book cover. Does your book cover fit in with the genre? Does your book cover stand out on the page? And does your book cover tell the reader what they're going to get when they open the book? I recently ran into this with my own book. Here's my original cover for my book, Please Don't Beg. I was really proud of this cover. So I asked those 3 questions. Does it fit in with the genre? Yeah, it does. Did it stand out on the page? Yes, it did. Even though it fit in, it still stood out based on its colors and how the words popped. So yeah, it stood out on the page. Did it tell the reader what they're going to get when they open the book? No, not really. You can't tell by looking at this cover that it was about how to get book reviews, unless you zoomed in and saw the subtitle at the bottom. So, what did I do? Well, I had a new cover made. This cover fits in with the genre. It still has unique elements that makes it stand out on the page, but it also lets the readers know what they can expect within the book. Book reviews, right there, front and center, makes it pop. So if you can't say yes to those 3 questions, try to figure out a way to create a new book cover that will answer yes to all of those questions. Number 5, write another book. Another great way to breathe life into an old book is to write another book. By writing another book, whether it's in the same series or genre or not, is that when you release your new book, it will bring a spotlight back on you as an author. Readers who like your new book will likely check out your backlist, in turn, giving your older book some more love. Now, if you're writing in the same genre or series, you can consider offering your older book at a discounted price in an attempt to drum up some additional buzz for your new release, as well as bring in some more sales for your older book. Number 6, consider running ads. Now, I saved this one for last because I don't suggest running ads to your book until you're sure your keywords, categories, and book covers spot on. There's no sense in spending money on ads until you know everything else is dialed in. Also, the return on your ad spend becomes even better if you do have a backlist that readers can jump into when they're done reading your new book. Now, if you're pressed for time, Publisher Rocket, formerly known as KDP Rocket, can help you with keyword research, category research, as well as compiling keywords for running Amazon ads. You can check out my link at kwheelerbooks.com/rocket. Now that said, that software is absolutely not necessary if you have the time to put into keyword research, category research, and finding keywords for your ads. It's all a balance of time over money. If you've got more time than money, then sure, go ahead, do it on your own, and I've got videos that show you exactly how to do the keyword research and category research. But if you're hard pressed for time, but you do have a little bit of money that you can invest, then absolutely Publisher Rocket is the way to go. Now remember I mentioned earlier about updating your book description? Well, did you know that there's some quick and easy tricks that you can do to really make your book description pop? And yes, it even works for blank line journals as well. Click on this video right here and check it out. Oh, wait, I don't know. That one's good too. I can't decide. You pick. I can't look. The suspense is killing me. Which one are you going to pick? See you in the next video. And remember to write right.